Welcome to Help 100 Schools. Today's episode features a wonderful school as part of our Elevation initiative, designed to highlight and support worthy schools like the one you're about to meet. If you wish to learn more, support, or subscribe, please visit help100schools.com for additional information. Now let's move on to today's featured school. Welcome to Help 100 Schools. Today's feature is of the Premier Academy of the Fine Arts of North Texas, and we are here with Elizabeth Tinius. Elizabeth, could you introduce yourself and your school and your position with the school?
Yes, thank you so much for having me today. I'm Dr. Elizabeth Tinius with the Premier Academy of Fine Arts of North Texas. I'm the Executive Director.
Dr. Tinius, why do families choose your school for their students?
So we did a soft launch with our school last year, and this year we are hoping to open our fall semester with a full count of students. Students and families are coming to the Premier Academy of Fine Arts of North Texas for our unique, high-quality, innovative programs, including our fine arts programs, where students have the opportunity to get paid while they are a high school student. We have real-world opportunities for our students as well. We are networking and creating connections with people across the nation and even internationally who are wanting to invest in our students by pouring into them wisdom, knowledge, and expertise of their field. So, for example, we have musicians coming in, and our musicians are going to have the opportunity to have performances with our school-wide group, but they're also going to have an opportunity to record in our studio and to have distribution opportunities with one of our Christian organization partners, where they have the opportunity to be premiered on platforms such as Spotify, Pandora, and any other platform where people stream music. We also are working on launching our own television station. And so for our actors and even musicians, anybody who is in the arts, they're going to have an opportunity to be featured on our TV station. We're working on our school-wide movie, and we have so many other opportunities that are completely unique to our Christian school environment here at the Premier Academy of Fine Arts of North Texas.
That's exciting. Thank you, Dr. Tinius. This is unique. We don't always get the opportunity to feature schools who are so new. Can you give us a little bit about the story of how you came to found the school and a little bit of the background there?
Sure. And so I have 9 years of teaching experience and 3 years as a school administrator. And at the last school I was at, I actually had landed my dream job as an associate principal, and it ended up turning sour really fast. And so I just felt like God was pulling me in a different direction. And I sat down over the Christmas holidays and ended up typing up a 20-page document about what would a school look like if I was going to start a school. And the one thing that has always been impressed upon me is the idea of a fine arts high school. Just I have a really big background in music and singing. I play piano, the percussion, flute, guitar, and just really love music, and I love the arts. And so a school of the arts really sounded to me. So fast forward, I just started making things happen, formulated the school, organized the 501c3. So now we are an official federally recognized program, and started coming up with all these ideas. And as I started presenting the mission and vision and just the idea of our school, people started gravitating with their areas of wisdom and expertise and even bringing in new ideas. And so now we are to a point where we have programs we've got band, choir, orchestra, dance, theater, musical theater, filmography, audio recording, animation, graphic design, photography, visual arts, guitar, piano, and harp. And I'm sure I'm forgetting something in there, but we have so many opportunities for students in the arts. And so, come to find out, I really had no idea that we would be the only Christian fine arts high school in the state of Texas. And we're actually one of 2 in the nation. And I found that out from the president of the Herzog Foundation when I attended one of their conferences. So God has really just completely laid out this path that has, even though some things have been a big challenge to do because honestly, business is not my forte. My forte and my doctorate degree are both in curriculum and instruction in a school organization. So taking on the business side has been a really huge undertaking. However, God has laid it out clearly, and it's amazing to see things that I was so disappointed that didn't happen, such as our new building and our new facility. They didn't happen in my timing. And I was so disappointed. But then, fast forward a year and even a year and a half now, I see why things have happened and progressed the way that they have. And so it's just been a really great journey to be on. We did a soft launch in September, and we're hoping for a full launch this coming school year in September. So things have just been going, and it's really exciting to see what God has planned and all opportunities for our students that we are creating for them here at the Premier Academy of Fine Arts in North Texas. And another little thing I wanted to say too is that even though we are a fine arts high school, our overarching goal is discipleship. We are purposefully, intentionally teaching our students apologetical skills so that should they, or when they are confronted and when they have to defend themselves, they're going to be able to clearly articulate the reason for the hope that they have and to clearly be able to defend their faith using apologetical skills. So our mission is to launch Christian artists to use their talents to lead people to Christ, and we're setting them up for success to be able to do just that.
Wow. All in 1 year.
Yeah.
Is that correct? That's amazing. How you built all this in 1 year. That's really incredible.
It started in 2022. So it's been I was able to open within 1 year, but that's how long it's taken to get us to this point.
That still is very fast and very impressive.
Thank you.
What would you say is the most captivating part of the story of your school?
This actually was just kind of an epiphany that I had. I can trace back the founding of this school to when I was a teenager. So as a teenager, praying for a faithful boyfriend, meeting that guy at camp when I was 16, and then 5 years later, he's from Kansas, I'm from Texas. 5 years later, getting married. And because we got married within 1 year, found out we were pregnant, ended up, God had a totally different plan than we had because we were going to wait, but it was boom, boom, boom. Ended up walking the stage I was 6 months pregnant with our third child. And because I had to graduate, it was just to the point where I just needed to get to be done with college and school. I have 140 music hours, but I went to my counselor and said, what can I graduate with right now? And she said Spanish. I ended up being a stay-at-home mom for 9 years. And when I was in my early 30s thinking, what do I want to be now that I'm an adult? Education just seemed like a natural choice. So I go to this job interview for teaching, and I was offered the job, but did not get it, and because I didn't have a teaching certificate. Well, I was guided to a program that's a transition to teaching program, and the reason I got into that program is because I have a degree in Spanish. So they only took people with degrees in English, Spanish, math, and science. And so that was just an amazing, they told me they had hundreds of applicants, 300 or so applicants every year. I was one of the 20 people that was chosen to get in this program. So fast forward, I end up loving teaching. We moved back to Texas. I was a part of an amazing school district where I had a ton of different opportunities, and then decided to get my principal administrator certification. Like I said, got my dream job, ended up not being a dream job, started this, and then had the idea for the school. I mean, it's just been an amazing progression, seeing how God had lined out everything exactly for me to be here at this moment right now with this school.
And you took tremendous action, which is really commendable. What unique aspects of the school should the world know about? Apart from the obvious, really. I mean, what a question to go back over when they really stand out so much with the musical program, the shows, the multimedia. I'm really in awe that you were able to pull that together in such short time. So I guess to make the question more specific, what have you seen most resonate with the audience?
So this year, like I said, was a soft launch year. And so next year is when we're planning on launching out all of our full programs. But what's so exciting is all of the partnerships that we've already formulated. We have a partnership with a distribution company that's a distribution company out of the UK. And they are ready in for our music and our recordings to launch those out onto all the streaming platforms. We also have a partnership with a local movie studio where the first season of The Chosen was filmed. And so we have a lot of opportunities through that movie studio. And we've got partnerships with people in the film industry, in the audio recording industry. We've got people coming in who are so much more amazingly talented than I had ever dreamed that we would get. For example, our principal of fine arts, his name is Dr. Mark Stingley. He actually is a world-renowned opera singer. He has lived in Vienna for multiple years in the opera scene, the classical music scene. He's performed with groups such as the Boston Symphony Orchestra and the New York Symphony Orchestra, and way too many others to name here. But he is just he's kind of the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the faculty and staff that we have lined out for our students. So for example, another one, our orchestra teacher, she has 50 published orchestra and band compositions with the J.D. Pepper Publishing Company. And if you're not familiar with them, they distribute music to all the high schools and middle schools across the United States. So when band directors and orchestra directors are going to pick their music, she is one of the composers that they can actually choose from. And she's been featured at the Chicago Music Festival several times. So again, just kind of the tip of the iceberg of people coming to us. We've got people from Notre Dame. We have people who are world-renowned from China. We've got other people from UNT, the University of North Texas, people from the 1 O'Clock Jazz Band. Almost all of our incoming musicians and artists they all have the required 3 years plus of either teaching or professional experiences. But we are bringing in top-notch people with amazing professional experiences who are practicing artists themselves. We just attracted another one. This one I'm super excited about. This woman was in Hollywood for a while. Her son was in the movie. He was one of the main characters in The Little Rascals. And she is actually donating her movie studio to the school. And so along with her come a ton of new resources and new opportunities for our students. She does talent management. So some of her most recent clientele include people who were main cast characters in Stranger Things, Bass Reeves, and so many others. And so we're just really attracting people. People are gravitating toward us again. And I just give all that glory to God because I'm a nobody. I'm a small town Texas girl, and God has just really put people on my path so that we can all gather our expertise to provide these real world opportunities for our students so that by the time they graduate, they're going to be making residual income. They're going to be making royalties. They're going to be networked with some of the most prestigious people in the industries that we are launching them out into. And we are just so excited for our students to be practicing artists by the time they graduate.
Outstanding. I think I can speak on behalf of myself and the audience that you're definitely somebody, and you've done something incredible.
Well, thank you. Our vision is essentially to create the premier academy of fine arts of North Texas, but to be known as the premier academy where students can come in, receive that high quality, high level of instruction, and to be known as a school where students are going to be nurtured and be taught how to be strong disciples for Christ.
Perfect. Thank you.
So you may be wondering, what is the next step in the application process? Well, we encourage you to sign up for an audition at www.premieracademyntx.com. Click on the audition process and information, and you'll find all the information you need to be able to prepare for a high-quality audition and sign up for an audition. The audition also includes an interview with board members so that we can learn more about our students and learn about what their passion is, what drives their passion, and what they're excited about seeing at the school. Especially in our inaugural year, we want our students to feel like they are a whole part and an integral part of building up the school and creating the type of school that they want to attend and building the school, the type of school that they want for our future students as well. We are super excited about our future families and students for the upcoming year. And we are so thankful and grateful to God for putting those people on our path. We hope that you will sign up for an audition, and we look forward to meeting you soon.
Thank you for tuning in to Help 100 Schools. If today's feature struck a chord with you, we encourage you to share it. Your action can bridge the gap between deserving schools and families looking for a place where their children can thrive. Want to dive deeper or help more? Visit help100schools.com. Your engagement is the fuel that drives our mission forward, helping us to reach and support more schools. So remember to subscribe to our show. This way you'll never miss the stories that could inspire, move, or motivate us all to contribute to a better educational future. Together, let's light up the path for education, one school at a time. We're grateful for you and your support and for spreading the word. Stay tuned for more stories that will make a difference. Until next time, continue to be the change in education. Farewell for now.